Okay guys, what's up? This is Screen Guard Guy here coming to you with another Dota commentary. Today's game is going to feature Noypi against iZone. This is another game from the Pacific Pro Circuit. It is not a best of three, so I don't know why they're playing again. I don't know. Either way, this one does not, once again, have a, replay bar. Sorry, an observer slot. I don't know, I'm just sort of running through things in my head. This was that fantastic intro. Exactly the same picks and... Oh no, completely different this time around. Instead, iZone has chosen, of course, to ban out the Bat Rider as opposed to the Magnus. I don't know if this game was played first or second before the last one. But yeah, Magnus could, of course, be a huge impact. Thing is that it wasn't really Bat Rider. Wasn't in the last game. Nyx was, but I don't think he was that big of an impact. Dragon Knight's going to be picked up yet again, having that extra cleave already, plus the 100% splash, and then of course the cleave buff from the Magnus. The Bloodlust is, it's not something to scoff at, particularly in terms of DPS. In terms of team fight potential, well, Scourge aren't lacking anything either. They picked up a Puck, first pick, very possible to go gank orientated. Magnus of Wonder, he's going to actually go... No, definitely with the Dragon Knight, he'd definitely be going mid. Probably Magnus going to the off lane against a Puck. Magnus Puck. It's not something we haven't seen before. Magnus, of course, if he does Bottle Crow correctly, absolutely no problem fighting against a Puck. May have to watch out, though, if somebody, of course, does go for roam for a gank. So I'm wondering if iZone might want to take advantage of that. Maybe pick up somebody like an Earthshaker or a Shadow Demon. And this is going to be a Queen of Pain and the Traxx, the Drow Ranger. Very, very powerful late game carry, even with her stupid nerf. But she's still very OP. Queen of Pain probably going to go to the mid. It should fare well against the Dragon Knight. Not so sure if he can get a kill. Maybe if he can pick up a correct rune, and if she's very, very careless, she might lose the lane. Otherwise, the escape mechanism of having that blink early on. Shadow Strike, I think it's like 200 damage at level 1. And the slow is absolutely insane. Dragon Knight is actually going to have to be the one to watch out for that. We're probably going to be bottle crowing as well. We're going to be seeing Earthshaker pick up on the Noypi side. So far they picked all melee, so they're going to have to probably go for another 2 ranged. Just so they can support that Dragon Knight in the tri-lane as well as pick up... Oh no, Dragon Knight going to go mid. So who are they going to pick as a second carry? Doesn't necessarily have to be a ranged carry, like a Luna or something. I mean, although it would be nice to have Luna against a Drow, just that extra damage. Aura would be very, very powerful. In fact, I'm thinking Vengeful Spirit. No, overall Vengeful Spirit probably not the best. You probably want somebody with a bit of an AoE presence. I think even Witch Doctor would be better than Vengeful Spirit. And we're seeing Abaddon actually going to be banned out. Don't want Noypi to have that. Don't want Noypi to have that, I'm guessing that ultimate, although I'm not really sure why you would ban him out, considering there are very few stuns on the iZone.Gigabyte side. Only really Dream Coil coming off from the Puck. Other than that, they don't have any stuns at all. I guess Mana Leak, maybe you might consider it a stun. It's not really a very efficient stun. And definitely not a reliable one. So, and Abaddon's Aphotic Shield, probably one of the major reasons you'd consider getting him. He is, once again, a melee hero. He's got that great heal, which is, it's okay, but there are other heroes. Undying, which I would say even heal even better. Dazzle, and these are heroes which I don't think would suit the Noypi lineup at all, but I don't think iZone would have fitted. I don't think Abaddon would have fit into that lineup either. And meanwhile, I'm looking at iZone and I'm thinking that is not a good lineup. I'm thinking you lack stuns. You have initiation coming off from what's her name, Puck, and you have the follow-up damage from the Queen of Pain, but you need something to hold them in place, particularly for the ganking phase, because that is what's going to happen. I'm looking at this lineup. You're looking at Earthshaker, you're looking at Dragon Knight, you're looking at Magnus. Well, these 3 heroes immediately more than 6 stuns, I think, if I'm counting it correctly. So 3 heroes and like a ton of stuns. What are you going to do? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be... And Jakiro, that's another one. Another huge AoE stun. I'm looking at stun after stun on Noypi's side. They can have a roster that they can keep switching around. Any of these heroes can go ganking in pairs or a triplet and pretty much get a guaranteed kill. You're looking at chain stunning down that Queen of Pain. It's such squishy, all squishies, in fact, on the iZone side. I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, who do you want to pick up? You need a stunner, you need someone tanky, you need somebody... You can go kind of late game, but you don't really need the late game. You've got the Queen of Pain, you've got the Drow Ranger, but you need somebody to hold them in place, somebody to survive that ganking phase. I'm seeing a lot of calls from Noypi. They want Weaver to be handling that trialing, which I think is okay. I'm not so sure it's the best. I'm just looking at that Drow, I'm just trying to think. what counters are. I mean, nowadays mainly the melee heroes, which tend to counter her, and you're looking at Dragon Knight going into his range form. I'm just wondering, maybe if you might even want. I've seen calls for CK. CK has been for a while. We haven't really seen him, but certainly another stun. Nobody's gonna say no to another stun. Also, you might hear some words in the background. It's my brother talking to his friend Hive Lord Lucid. You guys ever been to? Oh, what do you guys do? You guys do like Half-Life 2 mod? They do Half-Life 2 mods and stuff, so if you guys ever want to check that stuff out. Overall, Noypi, are they going to be doing anything else? Sorry, just going to be practicing my Purge impersonation. Wait. Hey guys, this is Sunsfan coming to you with an introduction to Screen Guard Guy's commentaries. How does Reeves talk? Reeves is like, I don't think that's his real voice, the whiny... Oh, Sunsfan, I don't like what's going on right now. I don't think that's not how he talks. Bane Elemental! Well, he does provide, I guess, the Nightmare plus the Fiend's Grip, which will help you with the that ganking phase. Once again, you're going for an all-squishy lineup. They've gone for all stunners. Noypi very, very much interested in this outcome. And they've picked up a Silencer. That seems to me that could wreck iZone's lineup. I was thinking, actually, Oblivion, the Pugna. Silencer, I think, works just as well. I'm wondering if Silencer, maybe they even want to play him mid. They're obviously going to try and play him as some sort of a carry going into that probably going to go into that tri lane. I think Dragon Knight functions slightly better in the mid, but there's absolutely no reason why Nortrim couldn't go there. And against the Queen of Pain, I think we're going to be actually even more efficient. But you do want, I think, sufficient extra levels going off on that DK, hence you don't want to really put him in that tri lane position. Giving him that solo lane might be slightly more beneficial later on. Whereas, I guess, obviously they feel Nortrim going to favor gold. He's definitely going to be going to the bottom lane. Sorry, into the safe lane, which is the tri lane, which is the bottom lane. Or it's going to be picked up on the Bane Elemental, the Atropos. Probably going off lane is this Puck. Wow, I actually thought she would be going into the safe lane to go against the off lane Magnus, but it looks like she's going to be going against the tri lane, which is fair enough. I don't know how well she'll handle herself. She wants to get that 6 as early as possible. I wonder if she's going to be starting to go Ancients. Maybe at level 2. It's a possibility. Tri lane up top with the Drow Ranger. Gonna introduce the players real quick. Except I'm not. You know what? I'm not. I'm sorry, guys. It's just iZone. They do this thing to me. Okay, fine. It's BBBBBBBB on Jakiro. What is this? JJJJJJJJJ on Magnus. Let's introduce the Noypi squad. Who's going on the Dragon Knight? Heart. Okay, no, I can't do this, guys. This is ridiculous. These aren't names. If you guys ever go pro, boots first. You guys ever go pro, it's going to be a roaming Bane. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this, except the fact that you don't have any mana to cast any of your spells. I'm wondering what the plan is. Why would you go boots first for Bane? Bane is very heavily mana reliant. If you guys have ever played him, I feel Soul Ring is absolutely almost essential on him in terms of how cheap it is and just the mana regen. Oh, going to go for an early Nightmare? I don't think you have the follow-up damage with a kill. Even if you've skilled Illuminate, Dragon Knight's fairly tanky as a hero. Maybe they anticipated Nortrim. 568. I guess that's not that tanky. Yeah, Magnus is tankier than that. If they expected Nortrim about 500, it's around the same. Nightmare does, even if they let it go for its full duration, it does like, what, 80 damage then, plus maybe Scream of Pain if they'd skilled it like 150 at level, I can't remember the level 1 value. It's not sufficient at all. Particularly if he's got a magic wand shard up his sleeve. So I don't really know if that was an attempted gank. I honestly don't know what's going on here. Oh, okay, I see. So he's going to be doing some jungling, going to be pulling towards this camp. Which is unusual. I didn't actually know you could pull into this camp, but I guess why not? This is an interesting trick. Going to give him some fast gold. Straight from the pulls we see in the middle, there's going to be a bit of an engage. Puck, in the meantime, has decided to go for the Ancients after all. Has he gone boots first as well? No, okay. Just making sure. We're also going to be seeing some pulls over here to the tower, which you can clear with the Illuminate, but you don't really want to do that because, well, your Drow Ranger needs to farm. Not finding anything in the pull. If he wants to venture forward, he'll have to go really, really deep into enemy territory. Nightmare could take care of him very, very easily. As we see, I think what is an attempted gank in the mid lane, but I just want to focus on this one a little bit. Nope, just one-headed dragon. Here we go. There's the movement in. And Queen of Pain can always come there. There's the Nightmare to start things off. Shadow Strike as well. No Scream of Pain. Which Scream of Pain? Skewer forward. This could have been a bit of a mistake. A few right clicks. There's the Ice Path. No, the Dual Breath going to be going off. She has to blink out. No Enfeeble, nothing else, because he's only level 1. And that is the end of that. Level 1 Bane Atropos. Gonna force the Magnus off. Gonna give some free farm to the Drow Ranger. Very, very important fact right there. Sure, the Bane missed out on a bit of farm, but he's going boots first. He's obviously not going to be the be-all, end-all. Managing to control the runes. iZone, I gotta say everything feels in the favor of iZone so far. Even though at the bottom they are giving free farm to the Silencer. I think Drow's a little bit more deadly than the Silencer. I don't know. You guys, opinions, thoughts, ideas? Who thinks, you know, they'd rather have a farm Drow or a farm Silencer in their team? It just feels like that. It feels like that kind of game. Jakira has decided to go jungling. This is not really a very optimal jungling build, although he might have had some clarities earlier on. I'm just thinking about in terms of mana, what would he be doing? He's almost full up on terms of the mana. He's been eating through all his tangos, so no real regen on that department. And we've got some puck illusions, because of course he picked up the illusion rune, and going to be getting himself a, whatchamacallit, very, very soon. What do you call it? A bottle. Okay. See ya. Fisher, nice Fisher coming off from the Earthshaker. I feel like the Earthshaker could move and roam a little bit. At least he wants to stick around just in case, but it is a potential kill up top against this Drow. Even if she's in a tri-lane, this is not the best defensive tri-lane. You're definitely going to get one of these three heroes. They're all very, very squishy. Even with a good Nightmare, you can take that off by right-clicking it and let your whoever's the DPS hero on your team go to work. So you might, you know, just consider that. Actually, you can't. Yeah, you might consider that. But obviously not going to consider that. Earthshaker actually going to be getting some levels and a little bit of farm here. Once, of course, you want him to get some boots. You want him to get... Oh, Basilius going to be picked up on the Nordstrom. Going to give some invaluable mana regen, actually, to this to his compatriots. He has turned it off, so no big pushes at the moment. Content to keep the creep equilibrium here, and content to try and zone, I guess, this puck. You're going to be wanting to look up in the middle lane what's going on. A little bit of Fire Breath harass. Puck already has his bottle. It's interesting to see. Shadow Strike just for the harass. Nice job here. Keeping him away using Scream of Pains. A few right clicks. He has the stun. He has the stun. This could have been a bit of a misplay from Scream of Pain. One right click. Oh, nice. Thanks to good use of that mag. Didn't actually need the magic wand, but why not? Meanwhile, up top, did he? I don't think he did need it for that final burst of fire. A little bit out of position from that Queen of Pain. So First Blood, going in the mid lane, not something you want. You don't want that Dragon Knight to be level 6 too soon. I think he might even decide to push this lane. No, if he was deciding to push this lane, probably would switch to his Poison form Content to continue farming it up. As we see, big goal going on the Magnus. I think Nightmare must have been used. A few more right clicks. If it hasn't been used, you want to use it now, but it has. Probably followed up with an Illuminate to do some damage, but the immediate skewer out. He is very, very hard to catch, particularly if you don't have any stuns and if Drow Ranger's not actually attacking him. Meanwhile, level 5 on the Akasha, she does not have much in the way of items. Ice Path, oh, it was a nice Fisher to follow it up. Look at the last word damage. Oh, she's dead at the end, feeding 2 damage. You do not want to do that. 2 int to the Silencer. It doesn't really matter, but that stuff stacks up. No, it doesn't really. I mean, it's good to have, but I think people tend to overrate that +2 and losing 2 intelligence. Once you get particularly later stages of the game, I don't know. I don't feel the extra slight mana regen. I mean, okay, if you feed like 100, like, I guess what? How many kills? Like 10 kills to him? 20? So he gets +20 mana, 20 intelligence. That's kind of starts to get to a big deal. But by then, if he's continuously getting kills, I think it's pretty much decided the way your game is going. Phase shift out. It's interesting the phase shift can actually save him from that one. A very, very long range engage is coming off from the Earthshaker as well as the Jakiro. It's something we've seen before. Ice Path plus the Fisher to follow up. I'm just wondering, phase shift, I don't know, feels like an adequate counter to it. Like you just phase shift one, illusory orb, and then phase shift one, and then just, you know, fly out. Wondering, I mean, it's not obviously as easy as that, but it just feels like could have been avoided in both cases, particularly with the Queen of Pain. Still, must say, great play coming off from both sides. And Drow Ranger, admittedly getting a lot of, just going for Armlet. Where would you get this Power Treads? I'm just gonna say Power Treads. Gloves of Haze. Why am I thinking Armlet? Yeah, what am I thinking? I'm an idiot. No, it's Power Treads, and they're probably in a Helm of the Dominator. Very, very standard. Probably going to use it to do some ancient stacking. Absolutely fine. Going to get herself a big burst and boost of gold in the future. I don't know why I thought Armlet. It just for a second. My instinct, because, you know, I've seen so many Lifestealer games. Yeah, no, it is Power Treads and probably Helm of the Dominator, which was my first instinct when I saw the Helm of Iron Will. I keep forgetting the name of that item. Still only boots on the Bane. Thankfully, level 4, he did get some levels coming off from that. Oh, so you see the Nightmare Engage going off. A few right clicks. And yeah, Drow Ranger going to pick up that kill. That is essential, actually. And she's going to be running back towards the tower. No, she's going to be attacked by the creeps. No, Earthshaker's going to get her. Completely avoidable. Had they done anything, but no. Drow Ranger had to die for that one. Brain Sap on a creep just to get some life back. But now he's immediately out of mana, so if anything's going to happen, he has no Nightmare. He has nothing left. That's the downside. Good reaction coming off from the Noypi squad. It's going to be a Lothar's Edge on the Night Davian. Picked up the Shadow Amulet immediately. It should be a Lothar's Amulet. Doesn't that make sense? Lothar's Amulet? I don't know who Lothar is, but it's his edge, so why not make it his amulet? You know? No? You guys don't know? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Should work on my Luminous impersonation, though. As we see, Global Silence has been cast. Queen of Pain going to be falling right down there. I don't know what she was doing in that particular situation. Great job by Nortrim. It looks like mid lane is going to get pressured for that exchange. Top tower, is it going to go down? Nightmare up onto the Magnus, and some right clicks. Immediately Illuminate's actually going to catch a Magic Wand, not going to save him. Drow Ranger going to get that one without paying for it with her life. Earthshaker, though. Earthshaker, I don't know what Drow Ranger's doing. She's taking a lot of harass. If she wants that thing to go down, she's going to tank the creep wave. Earthshaker could come in with a Fissure. I don't know why she's sticking around. She's very bold, very brave, and she actually came out of it A-okay. So great job from her. A courier died somewhere along the way, 144 seconds to respawn. For the Noypi squad, courier got killed. Nortrim got killed as well. Blink in. Queen of Pain is level 6 at this point. She's looking at that Sonic Wave combo. She's level 8, in fact. Great job from the Puck as well. Super coordination over here. Let's just check out where everybody is and what kind of farm they're getting. Zaylor going for the Tranquil Boots. Interesting choice. Straight mana boots on the Bane. Very, very nice. I guess that's why he wanted the extra gold coming off from the pulls. Wants to skip the Soul Ring. Probably think that's it. Maybe might go for rewards now. Keeper of the Light can provide them with mana. I guess that's why he decided, and I don't need the Soul Ring. I'm going to be in a trialing with Keeper of the Light, which is absolutely fantastic, absolutely fine. But I still don't understand why you get boots first. It just doesn't make sense. And Chakra early on actually doesn't provide as much mana as people think. It can at most sustain one hero's incredible spam. So, and I thought it would be the Illuminate, but it wasn't the Illuminate. It was nothing. It was nobody's real spam. It was the it was the Bane spam. I was thinking it was nobody's spam. Queen of Pain could be in a little bit of trouble. We've got the initiation. Lothar's Edge already completed. There we go with one right click to use the Windwalk and stun plus Flame Breath, but not going to catch her in time, which was a bit of a shame. So got very, very lucky there. Is she going to be going bottle coring, or is she going to run back to base? And we see already the efforts. No, you missed that one. And the timing has actually been missed of some ancient stacking coming off from the Drow Ranger. Oh, and look who's in the woods. This tri-lane opportunity. This ganking party of 3. Once again, I have to stress the amount of stuns that Noypi have, giving them such an advantage. Actually did not catch the Drow. Wow, okay, that's cool. As we see, Last Word has gone off onto the Bane Elemental, so I have no idea what's going on over here. It looks like they want to make a push. Puck is keeping them back in the Illusory Orb. Meanwhile, mid lane, Keeper as well as Queen of Pain getting their farm on. Up top, Earthshaker. It is, of course, going to be a new tri-lane. Going to allow a very, very severe push. Try and take top tower in exchange since they did lose their own top tower. Noypi are also going to be pressuring bottom. I don't know if she can defend it adequately. Dragon Knight's poison, first dragon form. Do not forget, X has extra added poison damage against towers, which is why you might want to consider keeping it into this Arconus form until you hit 16. And just save that skill point. This is a very, very deadly lane. I don't think I need to say more. If he's going to go for fast blink, and he will be, the amount of stuns, they could kill anybody who decides to TP in. It looks like Queen of Pain is going to take that challenge. Meanwhile, mid lane, Tranquil Boots has been completed. I'm surprised he hasn't decided to pressure it more using the Illuminates. I guess they're absolutely happy. They feel maybe they couldn't get the push. Maybe, yeah, especially since the rotation's coming in. We see the double stuns going off. Not enough to get the kill on the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain looking very, very low. Magnus has been Nightmares. Sonic Wave. Wow, I'm going to pick him off. It's a global silence, but it is absolutely no use at this point. Not going to save anybody's life. Here comes the Ice Path as well as a Fissure, but Drow Ranger already doing an insane amount of damage. Scream of Pain, I think, no, not necessary at this point. I don't know if she actually used it. Silencer, if he walks in, will be walking into a death trap. An invisible Dragon Knight is here, but there's not much he can do. There's so much damage coming off on everybody. They have so... they don't really have the disables, but Nightmare is enough. It's proving enough. See at the bottom, Mechanism has been picked up by Hatred, who is playing, I think... Who's he playing? Which hero get Mechanism? This guy. Silencer? Silencer getting a mech? Okay, oh, I could think of worse things. Build him as an aura Silencer. I think I might have preferred the Force Staff and get maybe the Jakiro getting the mech, but I guess Jakiro has, he's got to buy wards and he's going for the Urn of Shadows. Invisible Dragon Knight wants to be getting some ganks at this point. That Lothar's Edge, trying to put it to good use, but we have Sentry Wards down, so he will be scouted out if it decides to come in. Anybody else? Who holds the Sentry Wards? Nobody, actually. Don't have any more. There we go with the stun. Last word's gone off. Few right clicks. The Ice Path going to be getting that one kill instantly. Dual Breath going to be going off. A few right clicks. And there's a Puck winning the wings. She has a Dream Coil probably. Illusory Orb not going to be doing much. There's a stun going off yet again. Jeez, that thing has no cooldown. And Bane will be falling. Is that it? Wow, okay. That's cool. And I think, I may have to take back what I said about last word being, the Glaives of Wisdom +2 int being overrated. See Dagon build going to be going off on the Puck on the Fairy Dragon. It's a nice build. I appreciate this build. Looks like Akasha's going to go for a Bloodstone? Or maybe she decided to go for Aghanims and changed her mind halfway through and decided to go for a hard... Nah, she's probably going to go for the Bloodstone. Although I think a Lincoln Sphere actually would not go amiss. Normally I'm not a big fan of Lincoln Sphere and Queen of Pain, and I don't think she should get it first, but it's not a bad thing here, just so you can avoid the Dragon Knight stun. Because that thing, it's 2.5 seconds at level 1, I think it's 3.2 at level 4. And that's not something you want to be dealing with, particularly if you know he's invisible and he's got that initiation. Being able to dodge that stun and blink out, it could make all the difference. We've already had quite a few stacks coming off using that Helm of the Dominator, and now it's all coming into fruition as Drow Ranger picks up a crap ton of farm. She could actually, I'm just wondering, while the rest of her team engages, how fast do you think she can do Roshan? Fast enough that, they don't see. They don't actually have any ward coverage currently on the Roche pit. If they could engage for the rest, and that's what they're using their smoke to do, as we see the blink in. Oh, the Enfeeble, there's Illuminate, actually using the stun on the Queen of Pain. She's going to be making so much damage. Echo Slam, which is the last word. Sonic Wave was dropped before she died. Dream Coil onto 3. Oh, and Bane falls down as well. Macropyre has been dropped, but nobody's sitting inside it. KOTL is the only one left alive, and I don't think he'll be left alive much longer. Dragon Knight seems to be anxious to go for him. There's a stun, long range, and it's going to be so much damage for the Shockwave, and he will be going down as well. 3 man down. Who's the 4th man? No, 4 man down, and 1 came back to life. No, he somehow ran away. Drow Ranger in the meantime trying to pressure bottom tower. Wow, that was a bit of a stomp right there. Let's check out the final score. Not the final score. Let's check out the score so far. It's 9-5. Not really that far behind, but in terms of towers, they are feeling the mode, as they say. Magnetor has already picked up his Arcane Boots. Something wrong with the way I talk whenever I'm casting game. Has picked up his Arcane Boots, and I feel that iZone side need to be doing a little bit more pushing at this point. I mean, they've taken 1 exterior tower, which is great, but I feel they just need to be focusing more on getting those towers and making the siege. Certainly, there's a great amount of anti-push. Dragon Knight has actually skilled level 2 of the Elder Dragon form, which gives, of course, that 100% splash, which works so well with all the ultimates. And all the disables, as well as, pushing back against the creep waves. But I don't see any reason why Drow Ranger could not have taken this tower while she had vision of them all sitting here in the mid. but maybe I guess she was afraid. I mean, as I say, if you've got 2 or 3 heroes, or even 2 heroes, you can probably take down the Drought. She is so squishy. She has no natural escape mechanism. She didn't go for the Lothar's Edge. You know, she's very vulnerable to damage, and she doesn't really. I mean, she has a great damage output, but if you go up to her as a melee, you know, you cut that down incredibly. So, it just gets bad. Potentially bad. That's what I'm saying. Bloodstone! So booster. Eventually to be a Bloodstone, I'm assuming. I guess she feels she's dying a lot and she just doesn't want to have to spend all that time in the fountain. It doesn't really improve her output. Sure, it gives her mana. I don't think... Is mana really the problem? I mean, you've got Silencer silencing you. Mana doesn't really help. I guess an Aghanim Scepter wouldn't help either. And so in terms of stats... Oh, there we go with the stun. Initiation actually from the Dragonite and the Ice Path to follow it up. And then just all that damage. 2 squishy heroes. This hero's on the iZone side. I don't want to say they got outpicked, but I don't think Keeper has been earning his keep. Certainly he's such a powerful pusher, especially with this Illuminate. We are seeing some of that right now, but I feel you should have been seeing more. I don't know what all these pings are for. Yellow wants to go on, and Yellow's a Dragonite? No, Yellow is the Magnetor. Can you get on her? Even if you have that Lothar's Edge in initiation with the stun? I don't know. And she used some moot points and she's leaving. Oh no, she just went to pick up the Ring of Health and she's blinking forward. That thing only has a 6-second cooldown. So who cares? No, the ping's going off yet again. Lothar's Edge initiation, come on. And the stun. Right-click stun. There we go. Right-click first. Use the Windwalk, of course. The reverse polarity just for her. And there we go. Guaranteed kill. It's a 7.5 second stun or something? Or 8? No, it's like... It's 7 seconds? At least 7 seconds, if not 7.5. They've skilled everything to the max. He's not 16, so he couldn't have been. It's 11. What's he? Is he 11 as well? 13. Did they gain a level? Ah, who knows? Who cares? Drow Ranger going to be doing a lot of damage using the Frost Arrows, toggling off the lifesteal in order to do that. You might want to... Oh, the stun was just absolutely insane. Going to be mowing her down as well. Meantime, big fight going off. Echo Slam has been dropped. Where's the Fissure? No Fissure. Forget about it. Immediately Nightmare. There's a Feeble going off. There's a Brain Sap, but not enough to save his life. 4 staff forward. Earthshaker will be dropping. Illuminate is going to be bringing the Jakiro down very, very low. Going to dodge that. Dodge the Curse of the Silent. Very, very nice, but not able to dodge the right click. Anyway, we see the Sonic Wave going to be going off Screen of Pain as well. Sonic Wave seemed like a little bit of waste. Only he managed to hit one hero. He was trying to hit both. Probably wouldn't have killed the Nordstrom, but would have brought him very, very low indeed. Let's check out the scores. Currently 14-7. 7-kill lead for Noypi. Noypi are very, very powerful team, and they have such a snowballing lineup. You really, I think, don't want to be in this position if you're iZone. But they have picked up the Bloodstone on the Queen of Pain, which is something. Bane, on the other hand, no item progression yet, but he does have that magic wand. He's going to be picking up a lot of wards. We're going to be getting dragged back to the fountain because of the way this DotA works. And yeah, Bloodstone. I kind of like it. 6 charges. Let's see if she can get some kills, get some ganks. Especially with the Puck with the Dagon. We're looking probably more ganking. I don't feel they have a ganking lineup, though. I feel they definitely have some pushers. Initiation Queen of Pain could be something. Mantis Style is going to be the next item on the Drow Ranger. She has picked up the Lothar's Edge. I guess she also felt the mode. She felt she needed the escape mechanism, which is going to assist her to an extent. But once they start buying dust, and they probably know it already, they're constantly checking items at this level of gameplay, they're going to make provisions for that. We see Sentry Ward going to be already paying for it. So, oh no, yeah, they've already started dropping Sentry Wards. And they're smoking up, and they're going to be going forward for the kill. To them, I guess it's a sure kill. Let's check out, yeah, Sentry Wards on the Jakiro. There's no reason why they couldn't kill her. They have all the stuns they need. They have like 5 heroes and like what, 12 stuns? Let's count it actually. Ice Path. Everybody has at least 1 stun. And some counter warning is going to be going on. Ice Path, Reverse Polarity, you've got Dragon Tail, you've got 3 stuns coming off from... Ah, who needs to count? I forget it. I'm too lazy. On the Earthshaker, I'm really, really too lazy to count. There we go. Illuminate, doing a bit of a job counter pushing at this point. not enough of a job. Dreamcoil going to be going on to 1. Nordstrom, there's the revenge, the gangbang. 3 on 1. Nordstrom will be falling, which is very, very nice. Going to be able to take out that global, and we're going to be seeing, I think, Jakiro going to be falling the way of his friend. Nice bit of a comeback. Earthshaker probably going to go down as well. They have the lifesteal on the Drow. She needs the TP scroll, though, because guess who's coming? Yeah, the reverse polarity, and the fish are going to finish her off. So got a little bit greedy. But in the meantime, yes, definite pressure coming off from the Scourge side. I think this is what they need to do. They need to keep going forward. Need to get more ganks, actually. The Bloodstone charges are absolutely invaluable. That mana regen is just fantastic. And of course, you want to reduce your death time. Nightmare going to be starting things off. Immediate TPs in. And where's the follow-up damage? Screaming Pain, Sonic Wave. Did it not hit invisible units? I did not know that. So a bit of creep blocking. Stun's actually going off onto the brain, but not enough. Shadow Strike. He's gone back to immortal form, Dagon, and there we go. Another kill. Accruing. Accruing, I know is a word. Acquiring. Attaining. Gaining. There we go with the Shockwave, Blink, Blink plus Impale plus the Ice Path to follow it up, and Puck falls. Look at that combo. Actually, I'm going to start to say that this has become a little bit of an issue onto the Silencer. The amount of kills, how many kills has there been? 17. I'm sure he's been present for at least 10 of those. Plus 20 intelligence. I guess that starts to become a factor. But these Bloodstone charges, of course, absolutely invaluable. Do not want to underestimate them. And already at 8, which is not the best. You want 25. But it's cool. It's cool. Gem of True Sight has been picked up in the Azaler. Very, very bold item choice. I mean, it's very expensive, but I think they feel they need it at this point, giving to the Azaler. I don't know if that's a wrong choice or not. We're going to meet for Hammer. Probably going to be going for BKB. Very interesting. I probably would have finished the Mana Style for it, but then again, I don't play Dota for money. Meanwhile, mid lane, it's actually in deny range, and I have a feeling they're going to be denying it very, very soon. Yep. Yeah, okay, and there we go. 1 tower denied, and look who's trying to do, some warding. I thought they were going to do a wraparound gang. This is actually a very, very nice ward spot. He's not a big, let's just turn the Fog of War on. He's absolutely insane. Can you see that? That is nice. I didn't know this was a good ward spot. I still don't like it. I mean, it gives you some great insight to these camps, so especially if you're going a ganky. We see the pings going off from the middle lane. We see the immediate reverse polarity onto 2. There's a stun going off with Bane. Bane's taking a lot of damage. He's actually going to be falling down despite Magic Wand, and it looks like this could be the push. 2 heroes down for the iZone squad. Dry Ranger up top. She should have a TV scroll. She does. She could be coming out from the defense. Only level 16. I don't think she has enough items to carry the team at this point. Although if she could get if she could get more items, it would be very, very nice. Both teams are actually equal in terms of towers, but I have a feeling that's not going to last very long, despite the Illuminates. Should be a 5-second Illuminate charge. What level is he? He's level 9 only. Wow, I thought he was level 11 at this point. As you see, the tower is going to be taking an incredible amount of damage. Blinding Light not going to be able to do anything. Drow Ranger, here she comes. Who's she going to be focusing on first? The BKB has already gone up. Should be going on the Dragon Eye, I think. She's turned on the lifesteal. No vision as of yet. Nice fish are actually going to prevent them from getting any kills of any kind. Going to be lifestealing it back by attacking creeps. Oh, Bane Elemental taking a lot of damage and a lot of trouble to skewer onto 2. Oh, the Ice Path as well. 2 heroes are going to be falling in a heartbeat. Zayler's not looking in very, very good steed either. There's a Dream Coil going off onto 3. Nordstrom will finally fall. Now it's going to be Jakiro's turn. Yes, Jakiro will be going down as well. The Ice Path going to be catching 2, though. And is there an Illusory Orb? Is there anything Magic Wand? Illusory Orb going forward, making him very low. Right click, going to be getting that one. And Magnetor's going to get away. Feel he was the most annoying. That Blink plus Skewer combo was a beautiful, beautiful play coming off from him. I don't think he had reverse polarity, but it was, yeah, he did not have reverse polarity, but it was absolutely beautiful play with those blinks and those skewers. I picked up the Perseverance, probably going to go for Battle Fury just to have that insane cleave damage. But yeah, absolutely crazy work coming off from the Noypi squad there. Managing to prevent, I think, minimal loss of life, even though they did lose 4 heroes. We're going to be seeing Roshan going to be done onto the Drow. Actually, I don't know why I'm plotting them. They lost 4 heroes. Bad play, Noypi. Bad play. They're still only 7 kills up. Very even on towers. And guess who's about to pick up the Aegis of the Immortal? It is the Drow Ranger, and this is definitely going to be a huge boost onto their side. iZone in a very, very good. They're not in the best positions. I mean, ideally, you'd want her to have more farm, even though she does actually have BKB, which I didn't think she'd actually manage to complete. So great farm. Great job going off from... They did it under... Is that there? I don't know whose sentry was that. Where did they go? Ah, crap. I'm going to focus on the heroes that I can't see. I went to the bottom. Very great job from JS actually getting all that farm. As you see, everybody's smoked up in the jungle, hoping to tempt somebody out with the with the Drow Ranger free farming it up at bottom and pressuring the tower. She does not have a TP scroll. Gonna have to run back to base because she has an Aegis. Taking advantage of this are the Sentinel, and yeah, without the Drow, they're in a little bit of trouble. She's running. She's going to be doing a wraparound bait. Oh, there we go with the waiting rift. Going to start things off. Dream Call on a 3, but there's no follow-up. Blink forward. So much damage. Reverse polarity on 1. That is a huge mistake. Immediate nightmare. There we go with the Fisher plus the Ice Pad, but they are going to get the puck. Where's the follow-up? Queen of Pain. No Sonic Wave, I think. Blinding Light. Sonic Wave. There it is. Hitting 4 heroes. So much damage, but they're also tanky at this point. Where's the Drow Ranger? No Drow Ranger. Ice Path going to be going forward. Going to be getting Keeper Light as well as the Macro Pyre, but not going to be killing him. Drow Ranger moving forward. She's going to should get at least 1 kill. On the Jakiro, anything else? She 1 hit away. No, he was keeping it out immediately. Great use of the fog there. 3 heroes lost. Drow Ranger picked up a multitude. So yeah, iZone managing to hang in there despite the fact that their tower is incredibly low. Betcha, no, their tower has been destroyed. Betcha they wish they had a Treant Protector at this point. No, let's face it, nobody ever wished they had a Treant Protector. Going to want to get at least 1 more tower in revenge. But Shockwave actually keeping them back here. Drow Ranger moving forward. Going to be doing the tower by herself. Fuck backdoor protection. Nah, she can't eat through it. Last word going to be going off on her. We're doing a little bit of damage right there. And that disarm actually, that's very, very powerful. Wondering if they can get bottom tower. Bottom tower slightly less health. About half health. Drow needs the best part. I mean, it was really fantastic for her to have Aegis, but because she doesn't have that TP scroll, it does put the Scourge at a little bit of a pickle if the Sentinel do decide to push. Actually, when I say great job toggling off the lifesteal, it's a really basic thing, but it's a thing that I see a lot in pubs. It's a bit of a pet peeve that they don't toggle between orbs. If you do have multiple orbs, you gotta toggle between them. Nice 6th sense coming off on JS. Realizing there's something coming for me and it's invisible. Its name is Dragon Eye. I'm getting the fuck out of dodge. Yeah, so it's just something that I see a lot, and I'm just getting... It's a bit of a peeve, you know, not to toggle between orbs. If you are going to get multiple orbs, as the case of the Drow Ranger here, I think in some cases it's perfectly fine. Do make sure to want to toggle between slow as well as the lifesteal. I do it all the time. Aghanims has been picked up on the Queen of Pain. She's actually farming very, very well. Bane Elemental, he's got. I think he's going for the 4 staff. He has picked up the Staff of Wizardry, maybe multiple Dagons. Who knows? Is he upping the Dagon? Dagon level 1. Kellen's Dagger of Escape has been picked up on the puck. Level 15 currently. That Dream Coil has been absolutely fantastic, setting things up. And baiting out that reverse polarity was brilliant. He's going for a Refresher. Oh, fuck Battle Fury. Forget the cleave. Go for a Refresher. Nice one, Magnetor. I gotta say, I like your style. The double reverse polarity, keep them guessing, being able to keep them together in a big... If you get like 1 good reverse polarity, you've already won the team fight. And, you know, if you can get 2, you've won the game. No, not really, but, you know, you have a second chance with the Refresher to get a really good one. Or you can get a really good one twice, just in case everything doesn't work out. 4 staff probably going to be the next item on the Earthshaker, which I think I really enjoy. I really enjoy Aghanims on Earthshakers, but they don't typically get enough farm, and the damage output actually probably isn't as good as the cost. You're probably better off getting a whatchamacallit, Veil of Discord, but still, I kind of like seeing it. I don't know, it's the animation, like the huge, suddenly the screen turns yellow kind of thing. Drow Rangers waiting the wings. Does she still have the wait, she's actually front and center. Does she still have... She went for Satanic. Nice job. I don't think she's killable now. Does she still have the Aegis? And the answer is yes. Go with the Blinding Light and Mizzy Initiation. There's the last word going to be going off. Macropyre has been dropped. So much damage going off onto the Bane Elemental. Bane Elemental is just going to be able to run away. Queen of Pain drops in that engage. Drow Ranger turning it onto an illusion. Oh, nice. Ice Path going to catch 3. As well as the Echo Slam doing so much damage. Needs the Lothars out immediately. She is going to drop the Aegis. There's the Nightmare onto him. There's the Nightmare on himself, but it's not going to be enough. Immediate death right there and a second death. Chain stunning her. She is not going to get a chance to walk out, Drow Ranger. Oh, Satanic! I was wrong! Satanic, a creep! Attack a creep! Attack a creep! No, the stuns are insane! Almost got the kill, almost survived, but And I think the Satanic duration wore out, actually. Oh, good job there, though. Assault Cuirass picked up on the Elder Dragon. She needs to buy back. It's that plain and simple. I don't know if she has buyback. Queen of Pain. I'm pretty sure everybody's decided to buy back at this point. She needs it. She's got a 50-second cooldown. There we go. He's got a stun. Surely Queen of Pain has to blink out immediately. He doesn't have the Elder Dragon form. I don't think he needs it. Backdoor protection. They can't eat through it. Wow, that's nice. But here comes a creep, so they won't need to eat through it. You're going to be nightmaring him immediately. Sorry, it was Fiend's Grip. Not Nightmare. The Fiend's Grip was really nicely placed from the Bane Elemental, but when you're against a team that has 4 stuns, what's the point? Dream Cold going to be going off onto 2 Ice Path. Blinding Light's going to be pushing him out a little bit. Enfeeble going to be going off onto the Dragon Knight. And that's it. Okay. I can dig it. Actually didn't manage to get the kill. Refresher, is it being gotten onto the Magnus? I think he should have enough farm. He does have the Refresher. Oh, that is painful for iZone. iZone, especially since they're missing that middle tower. But they're not down to Rax yet. I guess Trax didn't need to buy back. Boost travel? Where's she teleporting to? Did she go here in the mid? Where's she TP? Oh, she TP'd up to the top, and she low-third, so I couldn't see where she was. What's she going for next? Manta-style butterfly? I don't know. 2,000 health. It's not enough. BKB. I guess she couldn't activate the BKB in time, and she just got chain stunned to death. If she can just turn it on, or maybe it was turned on, and I think she ran out of time, perhaps. Badge Community, pretty much, the only thing Drow Ranger's missing, so the fight lasts longer than 7 seconds now. She's gonna lose. Because they can just chain stun her to death, and there's such great initiation coming off. I guess they need to get a gank, kill one of them, that way the chain stun isn't as powerful. It means that maybe you can't target every hero, because at the moment 3-4 heroes are getting stunned at the same time from one spell. It's ridiculous. You need to get massive amounts of kills. This is what happens when you pick a 5-man stunning squad. You come into with a big advantage. Especially if you go against one that has so few stuns and no AoE stuns to counter you. Oh, he's dead. Oh, that's an illusion. Okay. They know. No, it's not an illusion. It's obviously an illusion. A game not yet over for iZone. It is a bit tense though. Some illusions gonna be some ancient farming gonna be going on over here. Gonna wait into the Aegis again. Boots of Travel next. I don't know. She's doing a ton of damage already. Is damage the problem? It's magic immunity, really. Survival was a problem, and Satanic, you can't get more survivalist than that. I mean, even Heart of Trask, I think, is not as good a survival item as the Satanic. Like, I mean, sure, Heart of Trask gives you more, and it gives you that heal, so you can run away a bit. But in terms of standing your ground, you're better than Assault Cuirass, I think. And she's got that critical mass of creeps. They know. Do they know? They don't know. They're pinging go bot. That tower surely is going to fall. There's a meat wagon there. Yeah, and that tower is going down. Nice job from this Drow Ranger. Managed to get that tower, so now they're completely, once again, even on towers. Looks like Noypi want to go to the mid yet again. Immediate TP. Oh, smoke, in fact, coming off from these 3 heroes. Actually going to be pressuring near the base. Shockwave going to be pushing everything back. How is Shockwave more efficient at pushing creeps back than Illuminate is? That makes no sense. Illuminate does 500 damage. Shockwave does like, what, 320 or something ridiculous? Something stupid? Doesn't deal 500, does it? At full channel, it's 500. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting all my numbers wrong. Who knows? Here we go with the, ooh, Silencer's actually finished his Hex, and he's actually dealing 300 damage a hit. That's about as much as the Drow, sure. Yeah, that's about as much as the Drow is. That is insane. Good thing he doesn't have as much attack speed. Looks like another tower is going to be going down. No way the Scourge are going to be able to prevent that. So now once again down one tower, Roshan is going to be the call. I don't think he's back yet. Or he is. And he's angry. Where's he going? Why is he standing there? He's getting a good view. Roshan will be the call from the Night Davian. Wants to get that Aegis. If he can get that Aegis, I don't think it's as good on him as how good it is on the Dry Ranger. But it certainly wouldn't go amiss. Dry Ranger having to kill him twice is not something that she can devote her time to, especially if everybody else is, you know, really tanky. And they need to wait to fight this one out. Bane Elemental better hope. Does he have all his spells? Better have all his spells. Oh goodness. This is gonna be tense. Drums of Endurance. Such a value for money item. There we go with the Observer Ward. Making sure to get everybody. Dragon Knight in Lothar's Edge. Be going up. He knows they're around there somewhere, and they know that he's coming up for them to be scouting out with the Lothar's Edge. They don't have. They have the. Do they have the gem? They have the gem. Both sides have a gem. Oh, it's so tense. Is he gonna go in? Bait them out? Roshan's just like, what are you doing? Fortune. Everybody's scouting it out. It's so tense. Nope, nobody feels it's safe enough to do Roshan. Instead, looks like middle lane is going to get pressured. That 100% cleave going to be clearing that creep wave in a heartbeat, combined, I guess, with Medallions of Courage. I'm wondering if they can format it. They do have an amazing amount of counter push just because they have... See, that did nothing! Like, it missed most of the creep wave. The Azalea, what was going on over here in the bottom? Where is Dry Ranger? I'm wondering if Dry Ranger could YOLO solo the Mantis. Wow. The Roshan. Go, 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 go. They know, everybody knows. Trax Roshing. She's Roshing, son. Can you do anything about it? How fast can she do it? How fast can she do it? Standing over there so they can't initiate with the stun. They know. You need to hold them off. They're coming in. Invisible Dragon Knight's gonna start things off, and he's nowhere near low enough. And yeah, they're gonna be going off with a stun. BKB, she needs to BKB immediately. No, skewer forward. She needs to BKB. No BKB done onto her. Reverse. Oh, and that's it. I think, guys, that's game. The Hex is gonna be going off. Last word as well. And Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain is dead. And I think that's it, guys. Dream Coil going on to 2, but it's not going to be doing much. This is Roshan is guaranteed for the Sentinel. It's not that the Aegis is that big of a factor for the Sentinel. As I said, Drow Ranger having the Aegis has more of an impact on how the game is than any of these heroes actually having the Aegis. Like, if Drow Ranger got the Aegis, it could be a big factor. It could probably mean that iZone had a huge chance, but... like, I feel that there's already such a huge lead going off for the Sentinel side. It doesn't really matter whether or not they get an Aegis. Are they gonna get the Rax? That could be interesting. Queen of Pain not back for another 17 seconds. Glyph not yet popped. Has it not yet been popped? There it is. There it goes. Forced out. Illuminate. Doing nothing. Doing jack all. Illusory Orb. Once again, how is Shockwave so much more efficient? They are gonna get the Rax. Not quite the be all end all. Trying to go past backdoor protection. Being very successful at it, I must say. As we see, long range Fisher. Oh, Bane Elemental's going to be dying. Last word. They need to prevent a second Rax. Second Rax would be very difficult for them to come back. Not saying it's impossible, but it'd be very, very difficult. Particularly Sonic Wave as well. Oh, the Dagon's going to be getting 1 kill. Dragon Knight absolutely melts. Look at him. The damage. Shadow Strike going to be going off onto the Magnus. And Silencer's going to be coming back very, very strong, but he will die. Let's face it, Dream Coil force-staffed himself forward. Illusory Orb, the Revenge Puck, waiting Rift is going to get the kill on him. Somehow, actually, this lane was really, really far pushed. And if Traxxas could get a Boots of Travel right now and just continuously keep the pressure up on this top lane, I see good chances, actually, for the Scourge side. Good chances overall. 3 heroes dead on the Sentinel. Let's check out the score so far. 30-21. A little bit on the back foot coming off from iZone, but I think their heroes are starting to actually mature and progress. I mean, they do carry better later. Bane Elemental, I think he's just slightly better. Just slightly, I say. Just slightly better than Jakiro late game. Keeper of the Light, I think, is... He can have more of an impact than Earthshaker. It really does depend whether or not the game is about pushing or it's about team fighting. And of course, I think Queen of Pain still has not yet peaked. She's going to be going for that Hex very, very soon. And once she gets it, and she will get it, she's going to be farming very, very well. You know, things aren't that bad, actually, for the Scourge. Ideally, they would have liked to reach this position without having dropped a Rax. But you can't always have your cake and eat it. And if Bane walks in there, he is feeding them. No, he's not walking in there. He's just acting as a scout. Up top, Silencer, going to be looking out for this one. Nice job, actually, of the Scourge continuously keeping a critical mass somehow here. And we see Dry Ranger sending her illusions forward, trying to pressure this bottom tower similarly. Those illusions so powerful. Yeah, sure, attack the illusion. That, does he have cleave? Yeah, the Empower is insane, that cleave, man. That's the cleave. Who knows? Who knows what's going on over here? There's some pings. Oh, actually going to be getting a Nordstrom right off the bat. Good job from the Puck as well as the Queen of Pain. Smoke, man. Smoke. They just appear. Baiting out the Nordstrom and just getting him the Dream Coil plus Sonic Wave. Respectively, is absolutely insane. Especially since we're looking at a very, very low cooldown. I think it's like 60-second cooldown on both. At this point, Illuminate can be used to pressure it. If they can get this final exterior tower, then we go with the reverse polarity going off onto her. So another reverse polarity yet again on the Queen of Pain. Skewer backwards. Oh, the two are taking so much damage. Lothar's Edge not going to help out. Blinding Light. Traxxas did fall. Queen of Pain still alive, though. That is a bit of a shining light there. Force Staff forward for the Bane Elemental. Going to get away, I want to say, but the Dragon Knight chasing so well. There's a Nightmare. No Nightmare. He's turned into a chicken before he can react. Dry Ranger's back. She's Manta styling it up. But no, she's going to die as well. There she goes. 90-second cooldown for her. That buyback, absolutely of no use. She just gets melted by the stuns. Needs to walk in with the BKB. And even then, reverse polarity goes through BKB, so, it's not looking good for iZone. What do you guys think? Is that going to do significant damage? Nah, it's not going to happen. And yep, going to have to go and defend this top Rax. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna call it GG. So guys, nah, probably shouldn't, out of respect for the team, but yeah, this feels like a GG. 2 Raxes, it's possible for iZone to come back, but I don't feel they have enough carry power. And just the stuns are insane. Look, another tower's going down. Look how tanky he is. He took it to the face and he just didn't care. Here we go with the Waning Rift, Ice Path going on to 2 Dual Breath going to be going off Fisher as well. Look at that, the Macro Pyre as well as the Echo Slam. It's just insane the amount of AoE damage and AoE stuns that that the Noypi squad have, and to allow them to get this and not get anything in response, not even get a Rubik to like maybe do some Null Field, maybe might have helped a little bit. 20% extra magic resistance, it's not something to be scoffed at. See the a long range Fisher trying to push back creep wave as you see. I don't know why he's standing there. What are you doing? He's got a Satanic himself. Wow, also unkillable. Another tower. The Ancient is exposed. The Frozen Throne. What is that? What is that? Is that somebody sitting on that throne? I've never noticed this because I've never actually bothered to look. It's supposed to be what? What's the guy's name? Not the Lich King. Arthas, isn't it? Arthas sits on the Frozen Throne. Because that was it at the end of the thing. Anybody? Oh, sorry, spoilers. Nobody's played Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne. It came out in 2004. It's free 2013 now. Yeah. I can't remember what I was saying. 2 gems on the twin-headed dragon, 1 for each head. Earthshaker, Blink Dagger, Force Staff. What more? You need it. He's got Lothar's Edge as well. This is a game of Lothar's Edge. It doesn't really matter at this point. Ghost Scepter has been picked up, I guess, just to deal with the drought. The drought does hit hard. Probably going to go for a point booster into Bloodstone. I don't know. Don't really care. The reason why I care about some heroes' items and not others, because I actually intend to play those heroes one day. Magnetor, I played him a few times. I'm not good at it. I never will be. I like playing heroes which have big ults that change the nature of the game, like Enigma and whatever, but I can't seem to do these skewers right on the Magnetor, so I'm just like, it's probably going to be a lot of practice. I really can't afford that. As we see the Hex as well, Dagon not even going to be, just does not give a shit. Twin-Headed Dragon's going to fall, dropping 2 gems. Once again, nobody cares. Reverse Polarity. Skewer, reverse polarity again. No, absolutely no reverse polarity. Hex immediately. Dry Ranger will be falling down. That is the third Rax, and I think that is the end of the game. I think we can safely call it GG at this point, guys. Fortunately, I can't really show you much other than this 39-23 because we have no observer slot. Keep it the light inside to leave the game. I guess they'll be ending it soon, or maybe take the opportunity to go some found farming. No, they're saying, it's been a bit of a long game. It's about an hour long so far. Let's just finish things off. So, without further ado, hope you guys really enjoyed that. Ooh, what did he get? Oh, Shiva's God. I do like that choice. This is actually my Invoker build, except no mech. And gem, obviously. Okay.